last week.
Tammy, your second chance paid off. You're going to the cash challenge and play for $50,000.
We debuted a new twist in the game, giving players a shot at redemption.
Tonight, no matter who reaches the cash challenge and how they get there, life-changing money is waiting.
Tammy Pitlars, our very first second chance winner of Marysville.
So let's do this.
Tonight's contestants represent towns across Ohio, but they are all headed to one destination, the Spotlight.
First up in the Spotlight tonight is Judy. Head on into the Spotlight. You are our first contestant of the night, so you know that no matter what you get, you're going to be at the top of our leaderboard. Yep. But your goal is to stay there.
Yes.
And make big, win
Yes,
big
yes,
money
yes,
tonight.
yes.
Okay, pick 3 numbers. 4, and 7. Listen to the audience for some confirmation there.
Yeah.
Do you have people out there looking for you?
My daughter and her friend, yes.
Nice. Hi, daughter and friend. All right, turning here to the big board. Let's see if your daughter and her friend helps you out at all. What's behind 4?
That's the way to start the game.
Yes. Turning back here to the big board.
Oh my goodness.
Touch a letter in the Spotlight. We'll double whatever you find. They're saying O. We're putting up the big O sign. O. What are we doubling behind? O. $2,200 is doubled to $4,400. That is a great start, Judy.
What's behind the 19, Judy? $2,900.
All right, you're at $7,300. You're looking for even bigger money behind 7. What's there? Another double! Another double! Oh my goodness! That is amazing! Wow. So now turn back around. Besides the O, pick another letter.
S.
S. Okay, spinning back around. What's behind the S? $2,400 is doubled to $4,800. Judy, that is $12,100. Congratulations!
That is a great start. That is a great start.
I love good starts like that. That is so fantastic. It really gets the energy up, and Kenneth is going to keep it going.
Hey, Kenneth.
We just saw Judy win $12,100. You can win that and more here on your boards, refreshed just for you. So pick 3 numbers. 4, 11, and 13.
Locked them in.
All right, Kenneth, how do you start your game? Show us what's behind 4. A double! Oh my goodness! You picked the P, so let's turn around and see what we're doubling. What's behind P? $2,400 is doubled to $4,800.
It's a good start, Kenneth. What's behind the 11? $2,400.
All right, Kenneth, we want to see big money behind 13. What's there? $2,900. Kenneth, that's $10,100 off a $2 cash explosion ticket. Congratulations. Have a seat in the leader zone.
Congratulations. 2 big numbers at the top of the board already. When we get back, we'll see if anybody can topple those 2. Don't go away.
So far, with Judy and Kenneth both finding doubles on our board. And let's see if Ron can keep it going. Ron, so I have a feeling you don't like coffee.
Yeah, right.
You love coffee, right?
Yes.
I can see. Let's see if we can get you to win a bunch of money to
Okay.
buy as much coffee as you could ever imagine.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Let's see. 1,
1,
10,
10,
20, and lock.
I like that shirt. It's awesome. All right, show us what's behind 1. $2,100. They're yelling out bonus, though, in the
They are.
audience.
They're rooting for you. They're rooting for you, Ron. What's behind the 10? $2,300.
All right, Ron, we got more money for you
One
behind
more.
20. We're adding to that total. What's there? $2,500, Ron. That's $6,900. Congratulations. We'll see you playing second chance.
Congratulations, Ron.
Next up to win the lottery tonight is Rick. Rick, where are you from?
Uniontown, Ohio.
You're from Uniontown, Ohio, and all of Uniontown is in the audience right now.
Hi, guys.
Who do you have with you tonight?
My mother, father, sisters, friends, wife, her sisters.
Nice. I love it.
And that's
Everyone,
only a small part of my family.
Oh, really?
everyone
They all
came
wanna go
to
to
see
the
you win
beach.
the lottery.
Yeah, they all want to go to the beach with you.
Yeah, I'm hoping to take them.
Nice. They're all here to see you win the lottery. You're gonna split all your money, take everybody on a big vacation. All right.
Do you believe in Lady Luck?
Do I believe in Lady Luck? I mean, yes, I think
have
so.
3 important ladies in my life.
Okay.
My mother, her birthday's the 2nd. My wife, hers is the 14th. And my daughter's, hers is the 11th. And I'm locking them in.
I love that. I heard somebody in the audience say, "Oh," so let's all just say, "Aw." I love that.
Every lady in the audience is in love with you right now. Yeah.
Show us what's behind 2. $2,000.
What's behind the 14? $2,300. We need big behind the 11.
Big money behind 11. What's there? $3,400. Rick, that's $7,700. You have some ladies that got you very lucky.
Congratulations. 4 more players to go. I want some more doubles. I want to get the bonus 4. I want to see some stuff changing. They don't want to see that. Kind of makes it exciting. Yeah. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show. Hey, are you free next weekend? Come out and see Cash Explosion at the Ohio State Fair in Columbus on Saturday, August 4th.
It's our annual Cash Fest, and every year it's a blast. There's so much to love. Games, prizes, music, dancing, most importantly, elephant ears. Can't go wrong with
I'm
elephant
partial to funnel cakes. Ooh, the French fries with the vinegar and
Deep
salt
fry
and ketchup.
anything,
Yes.
and I'll eat it. Yeah.
Mark your calendars. We hope to see you there.
Absolutely. Leanne, you want to play this game? Come on up here. All right. Oh, yeah, there we go. We probably should have rehearsed that. Leanne, what's your favorite food at a fair?
Oh, funnel cakes for sure.
Funnel cakes, yeah.
yes.
Have you had the hamburger with the Krispy Kreme donut instead of buns?
No, it sounds
Ew,
pretty
no.
disgusting.
It does, but it's
Ew.
fantastic. You've got to try it. Leanne, let's talk about your kids. They wanted to be on TV. That's all they wanted was just to be on TV.
That's Malin and Carly.
They are on TV right now. I'm trying to draw it out so they're on there as long as possible. So we can keep this going. You can forfeit your turn, or we can come back to you and play the game.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Sorry, kids, it's over.
Sorry,
TV time
guys.
it's time to win some money. Here we go. The 2, the 10, and the 19. Lock them in.
Guys, help me pick out
The girls
these
have you
numbers.
pick those? If I remember right, you have the 2 girls, you and your husband, but you can only pick 3 numbers.
Well, I had 3 numbers in my head. My husband was off. I said 8, he said 2. I had 10 and 19, and my girls both said 10 and 19, and they didn't even know it.
All
So I
right,
was
so
like, I'll go with it.
So
Nice.
you let the husband.
I let him have a number.
Okay, but
Gotta have some. He thinks he's getting a Les Paul, so he's not, and I'm giving him a number instead.
I love it.
a Les Paul's a guitar.
I get it.
Okay. What's behind the 2? $200.
And show us what's behind 10.
A bonus.
$2,500.
All right, we need something big behind the 19. What's there?
And a double.
$2,400. Man, that's That is great money, and you're still alive with the second chance. All righty, thanks for
Awesome.
playing.
Congratulations.
I wonder if people heard the frustration in your voice.
What?
That's Paul on the guitar. You're like, I know.
I get it.
All right, Dan, come on up and take your spotlight. Dan, welcome to the show.
Hey, look.
You want to go to Europe?
Yeah.
Tell me
I'd
about
love
that.
to. Well, I was born in Poland.
Okay.
My wife and I took a long vacation a couple weeks in Europe a couple of years ago, and we'd love to go back. So.
Great. Well, let's win you some money to do that.
All right,
Step right on up there to the board. 6, 20, and 15. You lock them in. Turn right around here. Step right up here to the microphone so we can hear you celebrate when you hit big money. What's behind the 6?
First bonus of the night.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so there's the bonus board.
All right.
16 of the Ohio Lottery's top games. Behind it is anywhere from $10,000. So you've already won at least $10,000. Let that sink in. But it could be up to $50,000. And if it's $50,000, this place is going to go nuts.
Yep.
$10,000 is going to go nuts. But what one do you feel is the luckiest?
Keno.
Keno. So we're going to light up Keno. Everybody in this room is hoping there's $50,000 behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Anything less is still fantastic, though. What's behind Keno? $1,000, 2, 4, 6, or $10,000. $10,000. Congratulations.
Just like that.
There we go.
I've never been to Europe, but I can only assume $10,000
That'll
is
get you
enough to
there.
get you there.
Oh, yeah.
And you haven't even revealed what you're going to win in the game yet.
That's right.
So we'll remove the $10,000 over here. Don't forget about it. Not that you'd let us forget about it. But what's behind the 6? $2,100.
All right, we want big money behind 20. What's there? $5,000.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Man, with a good number behind the 15, you could make it into the top 2.
Give me a double.
What's behind the 15?
Double.
$2,000. All right, that's $9,100. $19,100 total. And again, we're going to see you in the second chance.
Congratulations.
I wonder how long it's going to be before I say second chance like I know what I'm talking about. It's still so new.
It's new.
Tasha, come on up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Step on up to your board.
All right.
All right, so you're about to win at least $6,000.
Yes.
What are you going to do with that money?
I'm going to buy my husband an old car.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, I knew who it was.
Hopefully.
And what about, is that your daughter?
That's my Shelby.
That's Shelby? What are you going to
Yes.
buy Shelby?
Probably a My Little Pony.
Oh,
Whatever
nice.
she wants.
Nice, whatever.
That's when they're that age because they
Yeah.
don't really want anything. It's
Yeah.
great.
All right, Tasha, let's pick your 3 numbers. 10, 5, and 4. Like them, lock them in. All right, Tasha, we're looking for doubles, bonuses, just big money. What's behind the 10? $2,400.
All right, we want big money behind 5. Reveal what's behind 5. $2,100.
We need bigger. We need old car money. Nice old car, not just an old car. Yeah, okay.
yes.
What's behind the 4? $2,500. Tasha, that's $7,000. I know I keep saying it over and over, but we'll see you at the second chance.
Thank you
All righty.
so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. One more player will take the spotlight to win as much as he can. We'll see how he does. Can he make it to the top of that leaderboard? Find out after this.
Welcome back to Cash Explosion. We got one player left to go. Tom, come on up and take the spotlight. Tom, let me talk to the audience real fast. Raise your hand if you've been married 57 years or more. We have a couple out there. Nice. Congratulations. Everybody else who's been married hasn't been married 57 years. You have 57 years. Congratulations. What is the secret?
What's the secret?
Yeah.
You kind of stay away from one another once in a while.
That's real talk, folks. That's real talk. None of this yes, dear. Just stay away from each other every once in a while. That's good. Where's your wife? Right there. Is that correct? Just stay away from each other?
It works.
It works. It works. It's lasted 57 years.
Right. And 32 grandchildren.
And 32 grandchildren.
Wow.
15 grand and 17 great grandchildren.
Holy moly.
Wow,
Well,
big
congratulations. So you have a lot of kids to spoil.
Hey, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we need to win a lot of money. Let's go. Here we
Ready?
go, Tom. 3, 1, 6. He's locked them in. 3, 1, 6. What's behind the 3 for Tom?
Bonus.
2,300. Hear what's
He's
yelling?
yelling for a bonus. Maybe hoping for a double. Is it behind what? $2,700.
One more shot at big money behind the 6. What's there?
Bonus.
3,200. Tom, that's $8,200. We're gonna send you back to the seats, but we'll see you in just a couple minutes for a
Congratulations.
second chance.
Enjoy that money.
Congratulations. That's it. The game is over. We need to celebrate with Judy and Kenneth. Both of them are having their totals doubled. Judy, you're going to $24,200. Kenneth, yeah, is that crazy? Look at that. Kenneth, you see that? $20,200. They will meet Tammy and the Cash Challenge, plus our second chance winner. Whoever that is, we'll find out next. Tonight's winning numbers and the winners of a spot on the September 15th Cash Explosion Show are coming your way live from the Ohio Lottery Studios in Cleveland. Good luck. The moment has arrived for these 6 players to get their second chance to make it over there to the Cash Challenge. And one more thing, whoever wins this game is also taking home an additional $5,000. Players, you'll each take turns pushing this button, selecting a letter. Whichever letter has the highest value will be our winner of the second chance and go to the Cash Challenge immediately. Ron, you're up first, our coffee lover. Loves coffee so much, he's wearing it. Here we go, Ron. Yep. There you go, you've landed on the A. That is it. Find your way back. Come on up, Rick. Making the stroll, would probably much rather be making the stroll on a beach somewhere. You've landed on the C. Thank you, Rick. Leanne, come on up here. If you get to the Cash Challenge, gives your daughters more TV time. Here we go. You've landed on the C. Thank you very much.
Now you're up next. You found your bonus square. You're hoping to find your way to the Cash Challenge. Nice. H. Come on up. D. Great. And lastly, Tom. Tom's got a lot of grandkids hoping to win that big money in the Cash Challenge. And
now it's time to find out whose luck is going to continue. Who's going to the Cash Challenge? Tom! Congratulations, Tom. Make your way to the Cash Challenge.
players, here you are, ready for the Cash Challenge. Now the name we see 3 times will be tonight's champion. Tammy is our defending champion. You pick first.
2.
2. Who starts off on our board? Kenneth. Judy, you said you feel like you're living in a dream.
I do. Number 8.
Number 8. Who's behind 8? Tammy. Kenneth.
11.
11. Show us who's behind 11. Tammy again. Tammy, you're hoping that Tom finds your name.
3.
3. Who's behind 3? Tammy! Tammy Hylars of Marysville, you are tonight's champion. You win another $50,000. And she's coming back to play next week for more. Well, everyone is going home with great money and memories to match.
Thanks for watching tonight. Good night.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.